minutes ago.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Super GamesCast 64. I am one of your hosts, Trey Mitchell, and to my immediate front, we have Austin Guttery. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you, Trey?
I'm okay.
Good.
Okay, you know?
Yeah.
Just hanging in there.
Mhm.
Really tired.
Yeah?
Trying to get my life back in order.
Oh no, what happened?
It's been like 2 weeks of tiredness, and I tried to work out yesterday to kick it back into gear, and I think it's back into gear.
You know what it is?
What?
That gluten.
That gluten.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I try not to eat a lot of gluten.
I tried to eat exclusively gluten.
Just
bowls
gluten.
of it. Yeah.
Bowls of gluten, like ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Just bowls.
Oh, it's so good.
How you been doing, man? I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks.
I know, it's been rough.
Yeah?
It's been long and tiring.
Yeah?
But I'm here. I'm around. You know what? I've cut out all the gluten. And I'm ready to go.
Good, man. Have you been playing any games?
I have been. I've been playing a lot.
What you been playing?
Well, let's go down the list. Give me
A
one
list.
second.
1 second. What a
I
list.
I gotta pull up this list. You know, this
I'm looking at a map.
I should have been prepared. All right, can we just go down the list?
Yeah, let me introduce the podcast first. This is the Super GamesCast 64 podcast. This is a show where me and my friend over here, Austin Guttery, talk about video games and all that implies, because we like video games.
That's right.
Video games.
All right.
We also do a thing for the Blowout Network where we do a review show. We review a game every few months. I don't know. We're actually going to be talking about that today
Yeah.
on the podcast, because we're wondering and we want the opinions of the listener. Not really. We don't want your opinion.
Yeah.
We really don't.
The listener doesn't matter to me.
It really doesn't.
No.
No one's listening anyway.
Content is king.
Content is king. That's true. Anyway, we're on that. That's the Blowout Podcast Network. That's all your little buddies over there, like Drag and Brag and
Mike Soroy.
Mike Soroy Show, and it's just banter and all that other fun stuff.
The fighting one.
The fighting one,
Tim's podcast.
Tim's thing,
And the rest.
and the rest of them. And we can be found there. We all both have our own little projects we do. I have a YouTube channel where I do fun videos. Subscribe so I can get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year.
Nice.
Because once I hit that, I can just end it all.
What are you
That's
at?
it. I'm at like 840
Damn,
something.
dude.
Yeah.
You get a wooden play button for 100? What do you get for that?
You get shit, I think.
What's the first reward you get? Is it 100,000?
I think it's 100,000 you
That's
get.
the silver play
something.
button?
Yeah. Yeah. At 100,000 it's a silver play button, and then it goes up from there.
Wow.
Yeah. And Austin over here works for Cash Serios.
Yep.
He does all the Mav stuff. He gets to look at Dirk's junk
Mm-hmm.
and take pictures of him.
Yeah, we had Maeve's Media Day today. I
Mhm.
saw old Dirk, and I saw the rest of the old crew,
Mm-hmm.
and we did silly stuff. Justin Anderson was there.
Did all the 80s movie parodies that Cash could think of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing, well, I shouldn't say.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Please don't say.
Oh, I won't. I'll get fired.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. What are you playing, Austin Guttery? That is
Well,
sitting right across from me.
My girlfriend had surgery about 2 weeks ago.
Girlfriend.
Yeah. This is a recent
Ah.
development, about 4 years ago.
What
And,
kind of surgery?
Pretty invasive surgery.
Yes.
And so she's been bedridden.
She okay?
Yeah, she's doing well.
What happened?
It's
Private?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. She got her
Okay.
feet removed. And so she's been bedridden for a
Mhm.
while, so we have been playing some games.
Hmm.
Well, really a game. I brought my Xbox over,
Mhm.
and because I wanted to play BioShock, because she's an arts major,
Ah.
and so she's really into BioShock architecture and stuff. She calls
Okay.
it Art Deco. But
Yeah.
It's really actually BioShock. You know?
That's the. I guess that is the style of artwork it is. Yeah, Art Deco.
But I also brought over Master Chief Collection.
Okay.
And that's what we've been playing a ton of. We've been doing a lot of couch multiplayer, playing against each other, doing a lot of King of the Hill. I canceled my Xbox Live Gold subscription a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, because I wasn't playing anything, and I'm not going to be paying $10 a month, while I'm not using it. And so we've just been playing locally. So that's been a lot of fun. I'm thinking of, getting my account back and playing online.
Are you playing Halo 2? Halo 1? 2 was the big one for the multiplayer,
yeah, we've
right?
been playing Halo 2, because for some reason, if you play 3 or 4, it doesn't stretch the screen the whole way across. That's
weird.
Yeah.
I remember there were so many problems with that game when it came out.
They got them all fixed, and it runs great now, and it's like the best thing I own.
I need to buy it.
Yeah,
I really do,
should.
because I loved Halo 1 and 2.
Did you never play 3 and 4?
I might have played 3. I did not play 4.
They're all great. You should do it.
I should.
So I've also been playing a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, Triple Thrill Pack.
There you go, man.
And I am
A.
hemorrhaging money. I cannot figure out.
See, I just did death traps.
Yeah?
Like, I just would stick people in the water and make terrible roller coasters. And
that's what I used to do.
Jack up prices of umbrellas when it's raining.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When I was immature, I used to do that.
Yeah.
But now that I'm
adult.
Yeah, I'm a calculated and shrewd businessman.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm actually trying to accomplish the scenarios, and some of them are super easy, and some of them are really difficult. Like I'm doing one right now where I have to hit a park value of 100,000 by October of year 2, and all of the rides are free, and it won't let you change them for this scenario, so I can only make money on stalls and admission. And I have no money. I've maxed out my loan, and I'm just bleeding. And so, more updates to come.
Well, please let us know.
Yeah,
we're really worried.
Well, I also bought Cities Skylines a couple days ago.
Yeah, that was huge, like a year ago.
I tried to play it on my laptop, and it doesn't
work.
Runs. It works, but it's real choppy. I have a crappy Intel card on my laptop.
Are you thinking of upgrading, getting a computer?
No, I have a desktop.
Yeah.
Which it runs fine on.
Yeah.
I went and tried it. I haven't really played it yet. I just tried it last night.
So I think I'm gonna go with the desktop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do a gaming laptop. I'm gonna go with the gaming
I
PC.
do it.
Yeah.
Now the laptop is good for like Civ and stuff. I want to take it to my friend's house, but that's so low. It's not very demanding, and I can run Civ.
This shitty MacBook run Civ 6.
I don't know about 6, but I'd probably 5 without some of the settings.
Okay.
So I'll report back on City Skylines. I finished Pokemon Red finally. I caught all 151. So did my friend Zach. So
did you have to go to Europe to get Mr. Mime?
Yeah, I actually did.
Mm-hmm.
It was strange. It wouldn't let me catch him unless I was there. So that's all completed. Popped in Mario Galaxy 2 after we talked about it last week, and that's like the best game ever. That's just so well done and made. And we haven't had a good 3D Mario like that in a long while. Mario 3D Land, people say it counts, but it's more of a side scroller.
Yeah, it's really not 3D.
The puzzles in the 3D, what do you call them? Puzzles? Just the levels in the 3D Mario games are so good, and they're so frustrating, but you just can't stop trying them over and over and over, and when you finally get it, it's good stuff. And I got the BioShock collection, so I've been playing that, and that's about it.
You're doing a lot, man. A lot more than I have.
I brought in Link Between Worlds today.
I saw that.
Felt like playing a little Zelda.
You're a real gamer boy, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going back and forth and
just so much games.
Quantity over quality right now.
Oh, you're playing some good games though.
Yeah, what are you playing?
So I have been working on another video, and I've been playing Mafia 1 and Mafia 2.
What systems are those on?
Mafia 1 is on PC. Oh, they're both on PC, but Mafia 1 I played on PS2, and Mafia 3 is, Xbox 360 and PS3. And Mafia 1, it came out in 2002, so it was very early PS2, post Grand Theft Auto 3. The game is very archaic. First of all, both games have a lot to do with driving. And so that's probably the most boring part of the games too, because they're both set in the 1920s and 1940s, which gives it a great atmosphere, great world. It's very realized, but the driving is boring as hell. And there's a lot of driving in both of them, and a lot of going back and forth and back and forth. And the second game's a lot better. I'm having a lot more fun with the second one, but the first one, it's just, it's very early PS2. It's very archaic. The controls aren't very good. You're just not used to it. So I actually stopped playing. I think I'm just for the video, just gonna watch footage, because the story's really good. It's very good, Goodfellas and Godfather.
Fat Tony.
Yeah, exactly. And so the story's there. It's just the gameplay is just so bad that I can't do it. Grand Theft or Mafia 2 is a little different. The gameplay is a little better. It's still not. I think, I don't know. I don't know too much about Mafia. Honestly, I'm doing this video. A friend of mine actually recommended, we work on it together. I'd never played Mafia before. I just thought it was a Grand Theft Auto ripoff. It's really not. It's an open world game, but there's nothing to do in the open world. So it's more streamlined story-based kind of game with, missions, and a lot of the length of it has to do with the driving back and forth. A lot of little shootouts and stuff like that. But it's an interesting story. I'm compelled to play more, keep playing it.
I'm gonna be honest, this doesn't sound like a good game.
No, and I hear Mafia 3 is coming out, and I hear that's supposed to be a lot better.
I'd expect as much.
Yeah. It's, as far as the video I'm working on, they're interesting because they're very much like Mafia movies. And it's Mafia 2. I've played about a third of it. I want to say a third of it, and it's all set in New York on Christmas during World War II. So you're driving and you're hearing like Bing Crosby, singing a Christmas song, and it's the 1950s and there's snow everywhere. And then you'll get like a news report like, hey, the Americans have bombed, a city in Germany, and here's what's going on, in the war. Then you'll hear this old 1940s music again. So that's pretty neat while you're driving. I think that really kind of breaks up the monotony of just driving around. But otherwise, it's sort of streamlined, which I'm fine with because, well, again, I'm playing this for a video. I want to get done soon, so it's like I don't want this to take that long. It's kind of a shitty way to play video games. You're not really enjoying it. Like, you're kind of enjoying it on a level where, okay, this is interesting, and I'm working on a video. I'm not really enjoying it to play it, and I haven't really done that in a while, I don't think.
Yeah, I've definitely had games like that where you just kind of want to grind to get it over with for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
And it's rewarding in the end usually, but it can be a beating.
Yeah. I bought the BioShock collection. Have not played it, but I bought it because I love me some BioShock.
It's so good.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think. I played the Telltale Batman. The episode 2 came out. I have not touched that. I'm trying to think what other games I've really played. I've been kind of wanting to go back and play Grand Theft Auto 5 a little bit.
Mm.
Like, that's always a game I'm just wanting to go just mess around in, almost like just.
It's almost like a life simulator now.
Yeah.
No one really plays it for the characters or the story.
You just go and just jack around in it.
And jack off in it.
You could jack
off
in
on it.
Ooh, that's dirty. So yeah, I haven't really. I'm really wanting to get into Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm wanting to get into Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. I need to play L.A. Noire. I need to. I want to go back and play all the Zeldas. I want to start with. I don't really want to start with the first one. I kind of want to play Link to the Past and then go with the N64 ones, and then maybe replay Twilight Princess. Definitely replay Wind Waker, and then maybe go into the Zelda 1, Zelda 2, So I kind of want to play all those again.
And what if you did them in story
think you
timeline order?
Don't the timeline split? That'd be
They
kind of
do,
tough.
but maybe you could roll a die and
Yeah.
see.
I don't know. That would be interesting. I don't know if I want to go back to the GBA ones, but like the main ones maybe. I don't know.
Did you ever play what were the Game Boy Color ones? Oracle?
No, I never played the Oracles.
Those were those actually were pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
And there was a planned third one they never
Mhm.
did, but it was you know how it worked where you got after you completed one of them, you got a really long code, and if you entered it into the other one, you could continue your story with all your stuff and
really?
everything. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I didn't realize that.
Pretty good. Can I say one thing about BioShock though?
Yeah, go ahead.
After playing the collection, it's got good, redone graphics and stuff. But one thing about BioShock is just it feels so fluid. The controls are so good. Like it just feels so natural. The gunplay and everything. So props to them for, making that.
Props for making a good game.
Yeah.
Good job,
Yeah.
Ken Levine.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I had more. You seem like you've been playing a lot of interesting things, and man, I've just, dude, I've been having just laying in my bed doing nothing.
That's fine.
Like
Everyone goes through slumps. I'm just edging hardcore until October 21st when Civ comes out. And I can just blast my marshmallow goo everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens. It's natural, Trey.
So there really aren't any humongous news stories. I mean, there's little things here and there.
Tiny things. No ukulele on Nintendo.
Yeah, ukulele. I guess Shovel Knights and ukulele or something like that.
Yeah.
But today, what's today?
The 26th.
The 26th of September is the 20-year anniversary of the Nintendo 64.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So I thought we could maybe talk about the
little
N64
birthday
a
thing.
little bit, little birthday.
Yeah, we did GameCube last time.
Only natural.
Now I know you grew up with, or you were around for the release.
Yeah, I got that for Christmas.
Yeah.
That was my first big console, like big present, your big video game gift, because I'd never owned the SNES. I not until later, not until middle school when I bought it. I never got that. I never asked for it because I always played it at a friend's house. I guess I never really had the urge to, ask for one. And I was really young too. But the N64 was, that was 97, 96, I guess 96, since it's 20 years, that would make sense. So I was 8, and so I was a little more conscious, and I remember seeing a Mario 64 at a friend's house and being like, oh my god, this is amazing. And I remember asking for that, and I got it. And that was sort of the first console where I, started really liking video games. Because I always liked video games, but I never really, I think, I knew I liked games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I realized this is what I like.
Yeah, that was the GameCube for me. I came into video game consciousness, at the very end. Not at the very end, but mainly towards the end of the N64. Because I was 5 when it was released, and my parents were uptight, conservative, sheltering assholes.
Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Guttery, who are listening.
They're fine.
They're not listening?
No, yeah. You think they're listening?
Might be.
Oh, God. Well, once I grew out of that stage, so they never let me get a console. I had a Game Boy.
So after a certain age, they wouldn't let you play video games anymore?
No, other way around. They wouldn't let me get a console. I don't know. It wasn't like a protection thing. It was just like I was too young, and only the punks had home consoles. So I got a handheld console. And I love my Game Boy. I got it at my bedside table right there in case of an emergency. And so all my friends had N64s, and so I played them a lot, because a lot of my friends had older siblings who had them, and really fun. I really enjoyed it. It's it's got a place right here, in my heart. And but the first console that I actually got was GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where my heart.
So have you gone back and played many of the N64 games?
Oh yeah, I played a lot on Virtual Console.
Okay.
And GameCube remakes and everything.
So yeah, I remember Mario 64 was the big one, and then Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask. Obviously, those are the two huge ones.
Yeah.
And I might have said it on the last podcast, but I just those games are single player, but I only remember playing those with friends.
Yeah.
Like it seemed like such a social experience, those two games, because you're playing with friends, you're trying to figure out the puzzles, you're reading strategy guides, you're trying to Majora's Mask, trying to figure things out. Yeah,
they help you out. Back before you had to run downstairs and turn on the internet and then look at something. When it was a pain in the ass to look stuff up, you'd have your friends over and you'd do that. And I don't want to sound like a get off my lawn or anything. Or back in my day,
I mean, they were definitely the early internet era. Yeah. It was definitely an interesting time. I don't know if it's better or worse, but it was fun looking back, maybe. But I wouldn't say it was better. I mean, it's probably better now, where you can have trustworthy information.
Right.
But some of those things were fun though.
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to think. I didn't really write any games. I could have had like my top 10 favorite, N64 games. Banjo-Kazooie, that was a big one for me. Rareware, all their Banjo-Kazooie, GoldenEye, Jet Force Gemini.
Oh, I love Jet Force Gemini.
That was a great one. And Donkey Kong 64.
I never played Donkey Kong.
People don't like it, but I remember as a kid liking it. I haven't gone back and played it, but it probably doesn't hold up at all because people love to trash it. But yeah, that was a fun one. I definitely remember playing with my best friend at the time. We'd play that all the time, Donkey Kong 64.
It just seems like they didn't utilize the power of the console. I mean, it's a side scroller, right?
No, it's a 3D platformer like Mario and Banjo, all that. Huh. Yeah, it's not a side scroller.
Okay, I remember Diddy Kong Racing. I did a lot of that.
Yeah, that was great. Have you played that recently though?
No.
It's all inverted. Yeah.
Oh, it really?
Yeah, it's terrible. I couldn't do it.
I have a friend who plays inverted. I don't know why I'm friends with him. Yeah.
You shouldn't be friends with him. Should not be friends. Yoshi's Story was on the N64.
Yeah, we've been playing through that.
Yeah.
That's hard as hell.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm trying to think of what else. All the wrestling games are huge. Huge, man.
Yeah.
WCW, NWO, all those wrestling games are big.
That was some stuff my parents actually did not want me around. Yeah.
Really?
They weren't into the wrestling.
Wow. See, my parents were not strict with video games. They were strict with movies, but not video games for some reason, because I got Mortal Kombat, I got, GoldenEye, I got all those games.
Yeah.
But it was always no, it's PG-13, you can't see that. But I got all the violent video games I wanted.
Yeah.
So it was weird.
But my dad's when they don't understand something, they tend to fear it.
Yeah.
And so, all my moms and dads kind of said no games.
No games.
Yeah, except for my Looney Tunes, my Tweety Bird.
So what games did you get on GameCube when you first got that?
All
of them. Age of 5. All of them?
No. I got my GameCube when I was 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you didn't play anything before that, or you played your Game Boy, that was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I turned 10 when the GameCube came out.
Yeah.
And I had all the Metroids. I got Wind Waker. I got Smash Brothers. I got Ocarina of Time, Master Quest. Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh wow.
Oh god.
You had played video games before then though, at friends' houses.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay.
And I tried,
So happy birthday, Nintendo 64.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the pressing issue we have right now.
Lay it on me.
Lay
on me.
This weird year of video games, which has been a good year, but a weird year.
Yeah.
So many delays.
Yeah.
That our original schedule of what we're going to do our review show for
is fucked.
Now, to repeat what we said at the beginning of the podcast, we do reviews on the Blowout Podcast Network.
Yeah.
We've reviewed Pokemon Go.
I gave that a thumbs up.
Which is irrelevant now.
Yeah.
And
I
then
actually still play.
And then yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Walk my Geodude every day. Walk him to lunch.
Of course
find
you do.
Candy. Yeah.
And we reviewed Newman Sky, which no one plays
Jerry.
anymore.
Yeah.
We've not reviewed. We've not reviewed a game, a good game yet, or a game,
Yeah.
because Pokemon Go's not a game.
One mobile game and then one shell of a
Yeah.
game that could have been there.
So we could do a lot more. I think.
Yeah.
We could do a lot better. Not to get into all the politics of this, but we pretty much are kind of one game a month. But I mean, it's going to be a little crazy coming October, November, December. So I want to go down a list. I'm making a list. Okay, can you?
How many times are you gonna check it?
Twice.
Nice.
I'm going to go down, and I'm going to, from I guess September 26th to December. Maybe we'll even touch upon next year.
Ooh.
Because I don't know exactly what's coming out next year. We'll see. Not all of next year, but like the first few months. We're gonna decide what games we both agree on, maybe reviewing. We'll send that list to, the powers that be, and we'll see what we actually get to do. But we haven't really sat down and discussed this together. I feel like I've been a little hasty as far as sending these lists out, not really getting your opinion. So I kind of want to get this on the table right now, all of us to go down this list and decide what we're gonna do.
All right, you throw them at me rapid fire, and I'm gonna give you yes or no.
Sonic Boom Fire and Ice 3DS.
Oh God, I kind of want to just do it.
That's
the
the 27th.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, but seriously,
No.
All right, so there's really nothing for September. Let's go to October. Mafia 3 comes out October 7th. Now, you say you have no interest in reviewing this game.
Yes,
right?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
But I will.
Let me make the case.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a significant release this year. I think it's going to be a good game.
Okay.
I think it might be one of the top games of the year.
Okay.
I think. It has to do. It takes place in the 1960s. You play as an African American guy in Louisiana. Out automatically, and you can align yourself with different gangs, and you're running from the Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah, Ku Klux. And so there's a lot of it seems like a really interesting game. So are you out?
No. Why don't I come over to your pad and we can play it a little bit, and I'll watch you, and it's like we're both playing it.
Yeah, we can do that, and that's another thing we have to discuss is that. These are expensive games. These are all $60.
Well, we have a huge budget from the Blowout Podcast.
Oh, my
Network.
God, that budget.
Yeah.
That budget. But, I mean, yes or no, do you want to review this game? I mean, it comes out on the 7th.
Sure.
Sure?
Yeah, we can do that.
I mean, we could just write it down. That's one of the games
talked me into it.
we're going to write down. I mean, if you don't want to do it, say
no.
no.
I'm contractually obligated now.
If you don't want to do it, say no.
I would like to do it. It sounds interesting.
Okay. So, Paper Mario Color Splash on the Wii U, October 7th.
I've never really played any Paper Mario.
Me neither.
Okay.
Gears of War 4, Xbox One.
I have a friend who that's his favorite series.
Yeah.
He got me the collection of the first 2 or 3, I think, and they were hard to play because they were original Xbox and everything. But they had that remastered one, and I kind of want to get it and play through them and then get 4.
Yeah.
So as of right now, no.
It's really soon. I'm with you.
Isn't it already out?
No, October 11th.
Oh, okay.
The remastered's out.
Right.
Yeah. I have that.
Yeah.
So. Let me see here. Duke Nukem 3D 20th Anniversary World Tour. That's coming on the PS4 on October 11th.
I don't.
I mean, that's it's not a new game. We're doing new games, but I mean, we could always talk about some of these games on this podcast. Let me look at the newer releases. I'm going down the list. Okay, Arkham VR comes out. Well, we don't have VR. We have VR machine.
Oh God, so are we a solid nose right now, except for Mafia?
Yeah. Unless you wanted it, so no Gears of War. Going down the list here.
Unless our fan tells us that they want to hear.
Okay, so Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Well, that's the beta. But still, let's talk about that. So no for you?
No, I would like to do Battlefield 1 though.
Okay, yeah, I want to do Battlefield 1 as well.
I played the beta and had a really good time.
Okay.
I can shoot things in space in Halo. I don't need.
Yeah.
I'm
all for Battlefield 1, because that looks really cool. I'm really interested in that. Titanfall 2.
I really enjoyed the first one. I don't see what they really could have done on the second one.
Single player.
Oh, that's true. Why don't we just get a Gamefly subscription?
We could do that.
And maybe Gamefly could give us some advertising money for mentioning their name on air. But yeah, why don't we just do that?
I'll put that on the list then.
Yeah, let's so we can play these games and just pay the $10.
Mm-hmm. Elder Scrolls comes out.
But what?
Skyrim remastered.
Oh, no, we can just play the original.
Yeah. All right. Going into November and December.
You missed one very important release in October.
Did I? Okay, I did miss it. I'm sorry. I keep missing it. Civ 6. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. See, this is the problem, though. This is the problem we're getting, is that now, we're supposed to do one a month, and we have 4 for October.
Yeah.
We have Mafia 3, Battlefield 1, Civ 6, and Titanfall 2.
Well, screw it. We'll do all of them.
I say we take off Titanfall 2.
All right, fine.
And, yeah, Titanfall 2 out. So we can do one for Battlefield and one for Civ 6.
I'm totally Chuck wanted to join us for
He
Civilization.
did. Yeah,
right?
He wants to join us for that. And so, yeah, we'll do that then. I might have to play Civ 6 somewhere else. What I might do is buy it on Steam and then go over to a friend's house and play it at his place. He has a gaming PC and all that.
Well, that's cool.
I might do that. Maybe do that way. So I can review it with you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that's all for October. Here's November, December. So I'm looking down at this list. Dishonored 2, no.
Nope.
Watch Dogs 2. You say no on that?
It's a I'll watch you play it.
Pokemon Sun and Moon was already. They said they already want us to do it. I kind of want to do it. Pokemon Sun and Moon.
I mean, I'm getting it for sure.
Yeah. Let's do Pokemon Sun and Moon. I think that'll be a interesting discussion.
I'm getting Sun, so if you want to plan your purchasing around
get Moon.
that.
I'll get Moon. Cool. I mean, just say it. You just want me to get Moon.
You should get Moon, Trey.
Okay. So no Watch Dogs 2? You don't want to review it? I mean, this is for the review show. So, you don't want to review Watch Dogs 2?
I'll review it. I don't want to purchase it. Because I don't feel I would play it outside of the review unless the review is really good.
I'm going to put it down on the list. I think we need to finalize a list.
Yeah. All right, put it down, and I'll look into Gamefly, and we can just do that.
I'm going to fucking do this thing here. Hold on.
You know what, Trey? You're going to do it. You're going to fucking like it.
Wow. This list isn't updated either. So, wait, actually it is. Never mind. So, yeah, now Final Fantasy 15 comes out November 29th. That could be an early December review.
I'm going to say no on that.
You don't want to do Final Fantasy 15?
Hasn't the last, 7 been horrible?
This one's supposed to be good, and it's also been in development for 10 years.
What system is it on?
It's on everything.
I'm going to say
PS4,
no.
Xbox One. I mean, I guess it's not everything, but...
I'm going to go ahead and say no, but if you really want to talk me into it, you probably could.
I mean, I think it's significant. I thought we already kind of discussed that, it would be interesting for both of us who've never played Final Fantasy to play this.
Okay, all right, I'm in. Isn't it ironic how Final Fantasy has so many
15
games.
game plus like a whole shitload of other games like Tactics.
It's like how the Never-Ending Story.
It has a sequel. Yeah, I know.
No, it ended.
It did end.
So yeah.
So okay, Pokemon Sun and Moon, Final Fantasy 15 I put on the list. We got a whole bunch of VR crap coming out. Super Mario Maker 3DS. Oh, fuck that.
Out.
Dead Rising comes out. Dead Rising 4 comes out December 6th, as well as The Last Guardian, December 6th.
I have a friend who will get Dead Rising, so I'll probably play over there. I do want to get Last Guardian.
So I'm gonna.
That's a PlayStation exclusive, though,
yeah,
right?
PlayStation exclusive.
Bug, dude.
Dude, you could come over. That game's probably gonna be 5 hours long. So
I want to come to your
over.
smelly house.
It's not smelly.
Not anymore?
No.
Okay, well, maybe I'll come over.
So. Why is this all? Anyway. I effed up here. This is screwing up, man.
What happened?
Just the freaking format. I'm just trying to write all this shit down. All right, so that is for what I have for the rest of the year. Mafia 3, Battlefield 1, Civ 6, Pokemon Sun and Moon, Watch Dogs 2, Final Fantasy 15, Dead Rising 4, and The Last Guardian. I mean, we could review all those.
How many months are left in the year?
4. October, November, December. No, 3 months.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, and we have, 3 games on that list, right? Or do we have, like, 3 times that?
We have 8 games.
Okay, so.
I say let's break it down to 4 games. It doesn't mean that we can't talk about the rest.
Yeah,
but I
we
think
can give some of them a mention.
we kind of need to do big games.
Yeah.
So I think Dead Rising 4 maybe off.
Yeah.
That's really not a humongous release, even though I want to play it.
Yeah.
Last Guardian.
I think that maybe should be on just because of its past
significance, but
yeah.
Same with Final Fantasy 15. We could honestly do that as one because they're kind of similar.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, why don't we get the list down to 6 and do 2 a month?
Okay.
Or maybe do 2 an episode.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
So Mafia 3 comes up. I mean, did you want to do Mafia 3? It comes out October 7th.
Yeah.
Okay. Battlefield 1, Civ 6.
When is Battlefield 1?
Battlefield 1 is the 21st.
Okay.
Same as Civ 6. Same day. I think Battlefield 1's a lock. I think Civ 6 is a lock. I think Pokemon Sun and Moon's a lock. I think Final Fantasy 15's a lock. Last Guardian's a lock. Really, the only 2 non-locks are Mafia 3
Dead Rising
and Watch Dogs 2.
Watch Dogs. Okay.
So, I mean, if you don't want to do Watch Dogs 2.
Well, maybe we can do Mafia and Watch Dogs in one episode because they're kind of the same.
We could still do this for this show.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of that show.
Right.
Which is this show.
Uh-huh.
But it's that show. It's really confusing.
Okay.
Your call.
Yeah, let's take them off for now.
All right, we'll take those 2 off. I'm gonna. All right. We'll take Mafia. You know what? I'm gonna leave Mafia 3 on just because it's so soon.
Okay.
I just want to see what he says.
Yeah.
But I'll take. But for now, I guess we'll kind of take that off. We'll take Watch Dogs 2 off because I mean I don't know. That might not be as big as I think it is because not a lot of people are talking about it.
Yeah.
And so Last Guardian, Final Fantasy 15, Pokemon Sun and Moon. I think this looks like a good list if we take that off.
Entertaining.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Anything in January?
I'm sorry?
Anything in January?
Yeah, I'm looking at TBD right now. Hold on, let me look. Let me go to something else here. All right, talk about something for a second. You're not talking.
I'm thinking about Calculon. You like Calculon?
What's Calculon?
From Futurama?
I guess
He was an acting robot. He was on a soap opera. He's a really good character. It was
Is
really
he a
fun.
character?
Yeah.
I don't remember that character.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a big gold robot with like antennas sticking out.
Was he like the opulence robot? Or...
No, hedonism bot.
Yeah.
No. But he had unholy acting talent.
Okay.
He only did one take.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah. We got any new Tetris lately? Can they really build on that? What's the deal with that? We got like Tetris 3D World, kind of like Pac-Man.
I mean, I don't. Man,
Tetris
I'm
Block
really having a
Adventures.
hard time finding release dates for 17 on short notice.
Breath of the Wild is March. It was almost basically confirmed this week.
Kind of.
A French retailer put the
Yeah,
new
but that could be a
amiibo.
placeholder date.
Yeah, but you can shove it.
I mean, usually they put like, March. That's quarter one of the year. They'll put it March.
I repeat, you can shove it.
Oh my God, this is a terrible podcast.
Well, why don't we just
Anyway,
stick with 2016?
Let's just stick with 2016.
What if we don't make it to 2017?
We might not.
I mean us, not the show.
Oh, okay. I mean, the two games that I can think of coming out in those 3 months are Resident Evil 7
Okay.
and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh yeah,
I'll fight for Horizon Zero Dawn.
That's fine. It looks
Okay.
pretty dope.
Yeah. March, who knows? I mean, we still don't know when the NX is coming out.
Yeah.
We still don't know, the PlayStation experience is December. I mean, who knows? So we'll figure it out. But
Cool.
anyway, what I wanted to do though was Mafia 3, get everything for the rest of the year. So Mafia 3, Battlefield 1, Civ 6, Pokemon Sun and Moon, Final Fantasy 15, The Last Guardian. I'm going to send that in. We'll check, see if that's good.
Cool.
Yeah, man. So that's what you should be expecting from our other show. So this show, we've been talking about the other thing.
Yeah,
Which
this
is
is
the
the
same
show
thing.
about the other show.
It's like the Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Oh, I had been watching Seinfeld.
Did you not
lately.
watch it before?
I've seen episodes, but I'm like I started from season 1, episode 1.
That's probably top 3 for me.
Top 3 show. It's a good show.
Maybe top 4.
It's a good show.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's a good little show.
You watch Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I love Curb. Yeah. Curb was so funny.
Yeah. Well, it is.
Yeah. It is
Larry's
funny.
gonna make another season.
I hope so. That's what he says.
Strap in.
Well, you seem like you're ready to go.
No, I just been sitting all day. I'm just
Oh,
getting some good standing.
okay. Well, do you have any closing statements? Words?
God is great. God is good. Let him thank us. Let us thank him for this bud and these games that we get to talk about every week here on the most popular video game podcast this side of the ball of Reunion Tower. Yeah, Tim can suck it. No one listens to his podcast. Trey, do you have any closing remarks?
No, keep going. You're on a roll.
Yeah, Tim's a big dunderhead. That's all I have to say. I actually love Tim. He's a cool guy. He's getting married like a chump.
Are you going to his wedding?
I wasn't invited. I mean, I don't know if they've sent out invitations, but probably. I'll take you, my +1.
I'll take you as my +1. We'll take each other as our +1s.
So would we still love you, Tim?